Hi everyone! Ngayon na lang uli ako nakalabas and as usual, I am gonna share some of the sentiments na talagang kinimkim ko the few month na hindi na ako nakapag-podcast uli. Ang daming nangyari, so much life lessons that are learned, may mga relationships na nag-end. Let me start with some of the life lessons, realizations na really happened to me. Ewan ko kung has it been a week, a month, I literally lost track of time. And yeah, sobrang ang daming nangyari. Hindi ko na alam kung paano ko na-handle and na-process yung everything. Now, allow me na mag-run sa inyo. Let's start with, nasa part ako ng life ko ngayon na I just lost a relationship. It is a friendship that sunken beneath the deepest. Meron akong friendship na recently nag-end siya. I really felt super betrayed, not with a third party betrayal, but naiwan ako sa ere. That's what actually happened. And to be fair, of course, maybe may part siguro na nag-lack ako ng understanding, masyado ako nadala ng emotions ko. Nagda-doubt din ako sa sarili ko, to be honest. Kasi parang suddenly, nag-end na yung friendship. Oh, umabot kami ng 1 year. A year. 1 year friendship. Just before it ended. Ako talaga really frustrated ako for what happened dun sa friendship na yon. Quick background lang, just so meron kayong understanding ng pinahuhugutan ko. So, meron kaming misunderstanding sa napagkasundoan na something na hindi ko na i-highlight. And nung na-set up ko na yung plan na yon, this dearest friend, she has this habit to cancel at the last minute, which yun yung nangyari. And dumating lang sa point na siguro super fed up na ako. I really invested my time. I even bothered some people, matuloy lang yung plan. Then, last minute, she canceled due to financial issue na hindi siya secure. And ako, I was really pushy in a way na gusto kong matuloy kasi na-set up ko na siya. So, friend, don't worry, sagot kita. Ganito, ganyan. And then, I just feel ghosted kasi may mga taong nag-iintay dun sa decision niya just so maka-move in na kami. Then, ayun, late na siya nag-reply and wala akong nagawa kundi i-cancel na lang yung plan. Hindi talaga siya natuloy. And I was so offended, devastated. Talagang galit. Galit ako. Sumama yung loob ko. Like that. But it turns out, masama rin yung loob niya. Hindi ko alam kung anong gusto kong mangyari, but that's just how it started, na hindi na lang kami nagpansinan. I would like to focus on how losing a relationship with your friend looks like when you are in your adulting stage. Siguro, we'll say, how is it to lose a tight bond or a relationship with a friend, a family in your mid-20s? So, being fair with her, hindi lang naman siguro siya yung nabad trip sa reaction ko. Siguro hindi lang kami nagka-align. But, did we chase each other? Did we try to reconcile or reinstate our friendship? No. Matter of fact, wala lang. Parang back to zero na coworker kami We're on the same team. Hindi kami nagpapansinan sa team. Like, pero hindi obvious. Yun yung maganda sa amin. We're professional enough na onti lang sa team namin yung nakakaamoy na meron kaming something. Kasi we used to be friend. Ako, if I am a friend with someone, grabe ako makakling. And I'm so clingy. Ano mo yung parang ang dating namin sa magkapatid na kami, yung act of, what do you call that? Act of love ko kasi is, kapag we're super duper duper close as a friend, kaya kitang lambitinan, kaya kitang akbayan, kaya kitang huluputan. And literally, ganun kami ka-close. Lagi ko siyang binibitinan. Lagi ako nakakapit sa kanya. And merong mga mangilan-ngilan na coworker na nakapansin na, teka, nawala yun ah. Nawala yung ganong closeness between us. There's something wrong. Yeah, so, yan. Did we chase? Hindi. And that's when I realized na maybe ganun talaga pag adult ka na, no? You just let things and relationship ends and you just went on with life. Hindi na para pahirapan mo pa yung sarili mo to overthink it. Because we're just so done with those pettiness. May one thing na in-stop ako, siguro, when it comes to that, na normally, when people did something wrong sa'yo, you will demand for explanation, you will demand for apology. I used to remember na kapag may taong nananakit sa akin, I always demand explanation na, bakit mo ginawa yun? Deserve ko ba yun? Paano mo nagawa sa akin yun? And that is something na nawala in my 25, and now that I am turning 26. I don't know, na-realize ko lang siguro na nakakapagod, 'di ba? And siguro natanggap ko na rin sa sarili ko na merong mga situations, relationships na nag-e-end na tanggapin man natin o hindi, darating sa point na people will hurt you, will leave you, and they will not give you any explanation, which is napagdaanan ko na. Alam mo yung yung there's something missing. In a way na parang validation siya sa'yo na i-explain mo lang sa akin bakit mo nagawa yan. But to me, from past experience, nangyari sa akin na hindi ako binigyan ng explanation, basta na lang umalis. Walang apology. Literally, like, wala. Even the person, makakaya niya humarap sa akin as if walang nangyari. And now that I'm in my mid-20s, seeking explanations is exhausting. Nakakapagod, di ba? There are words better unheard or better unsaid. Di ba? Imagine, it's been a year since nasaktan ako from this specific person. Never ako nakarinig ng apology, sincere apology at least. Never ako nakarinig ng apology, even a decent explanation. Hindi na para maghanap ka at ipilit mo. And now that the same situation happened with this valued friendship na na-establish namin within a year, it more of a phase na lang siguro, no? Na as you grow older, tatanggapin mo lang sa sarili mo na people come and go. There are people na they are not meant to stay in your life, or kumbaga yung nababasa ko na there are just some type of friendships, relationships, people that will come in your life. They may stay in a moment, but once they already serve their purpose, no matter how much you want them to stay in your life, hindi na mangyayari. Kasi they already serve their purpose in your life. Then, both of you will just have to went on with life. If you would ask me if there's a regret, I do always regret. We may be thankful for the memories, nakakamisang memories. I once with her in this cafe, and eto, bumabalik ako, mag-isa na lang ako sa cafe na to. Wala na ako kasama. Those are the stories na siguro masyado kong kinimkim for the previous month. That sums up my restless life for the previously. Bakit ko ba tayo kwento? I don't know. First of all, I wanna run. Medyo nabawasan. And maybe, hindi naman sa ina-assume ko na meron someone dyan na may same situation. And if you are, I'm rooting for you. I hope you're not alone. Kasi, I'll be honest with you guys, mukha lang siya nakakatuwa yung living alone, pero grabe, nakakadurog. Super kapang-kapangan lang talaga. And to sum it up, there are just relationships na mag-e-end at mag-e-end. Hindi na tayo para mag-chase to reinstate the relationship. Pahuhugutan na lang talaga natin yung saying na maybe things ended because it already served its purpose. And that's just it. We eventually went on with life.